mensaje unido de todos los países del Caribe y especialmente los países que cuentan con la parte del litoral bajo para decirle al mundo la importancia de compensar los daños que el cambio climático está causando en países que tienen baja emisión, como lo es Guatemala y otros países también, como lo es Maldivas, de donde viene el señor presidente de la Asamblea. Creemos que tenemos mucho por hacer y estamos seguros que lo vamos a lograr con el liderazgo del presidente de la Asamblea General de Naciones Unidas.
I'm delighted to visit Guatemala and appreciate the opportunity to learn from its ancient culture, steeped in Mayan traditions and enriched by non-indigenous heritage. The Guatemalan economy has rebounded strongly in 2021 and should return to its pre-pandemic growth trend in 2022. With pandemic-related measures appropriately phased out last year, the outlook remains positive. Sustaining the ongoing recovery and addressing long-standing social and infrastructure needs will give further boost to the country's plan to ensure inclusive growth, as well as the efforts put in place to manage the COVID-19 pandemic, to tackle climate change and to foster to sustainable development and peacekeeping. I was fortunate to meet the entire senior leadership of the country, including His Excellency the President and the Ministers of Foreign Affairs, Labor, Energy and Mines, Environment and Natural Resources, and Defense. I also engaged with parliamentarians and the President of the Judicial Branch. My main message to the Guatemalan leadership is that we have an opportunity to build back better, stronger, greener and bluer as we recover from COVID-19, and that it is important for us to seize this moment. I would also like to acknowledge the substantive contributions made by Guatemala to strengthen multilateralism and the United Nations principles. Nowhere is it more evident than in your country's invaluable contribution to peacekeeping operations. Guatemala and Guatemalans are serving for peace under the United Nations flag. We are all deeply grateful for those contributions to global peace and security. Beyond peacekeeping, I applaud the work done by Guatemala, by all partners toward the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. And I commend Guatemala for its solidarity with refugees and migrants, maintaining this support for our fellow human beings even when faced with our own challenges, speaks to the empathy, kindness and solidarity of the people of Guatemala. I'm also given to understand that the government authorities are conducting a household survey which should allow them to better gauge the social needs and calibrate Guatemala's social safety net. This is an excellent initiative. I've also heard very positive reviews of the $700 million Bono Family program, which offered a lifeline to the people of Guatemala during the peak of COVID-19. I'm also encouraged by Guatemala's leadership in the fight against climate change, as evidenced by its emission reduction policy, its support to the protection of forests and ecosystems management, as well as the governance of natural resources. And in that light, I look forward to visiting the pattern and learning how Maya Biosphere Reserve is a lung for the world that counteracts global emissions. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my hope that Guatemala will continue to support peacekeeping, sustainable development, climate action, and all other areas of multilateralism. Guatemala is a constant champion of the United Nations ideals of peace and prosperity, and this is deeply appreciated. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the government and the people of Guatemala, who have offered nothing but warm hospitality during my trip. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, sir.